of all, let's talk about that day that I was telling about before when I ran into you, and it was during the Christmas break, and you had done your work. Then you were going to practice, but you had a couple other things going on that day. You remember that day, and can you tell me a little bit again about your schedule that day?
Yeah, that was a few days before our regular game, I think, and I started working around 7 a.m. Went to shoot around at 9, and after shoot around I decided to get some more hours of work before actual practice, which was afternoon. So yeah, basically I worked, I don't know, hour before practice. I took a nap, like 20-30 minutes nap, and get back to work, basketball court.
Yeah, you were just going from work to basketball, and on and on. Do you maintain that schedule along with classes during the school year?
I did my freshman year, but my grades weren't good enough, so I decided that I need to give up something in order to maintain my grades, and apparently those work. And yeah, this semester I have a quite tough schedule, so I think I will give up one job for a while I'm still in the season. So yeah.
You shared with me a little bit about for someone that comes to the United States to work in classes, the terminology and stuff you were sharing with me is difficult. Can you give an example like you did with me a moment ago?
Yeah, scientific not notation, but terms are a little bit different. I mean, they mean the same, but whenever they call it is like unusual. Let's say the CO2, the carbon dioxide, you said,
dioxide, yeah.
Right? In my vision, it's still dioxide de carbon. And it's like, it's pretty much the same, it's just inverse, but I'm not getting used to it. And the pi, the terminology 3.14, whatever is the notification, yeah, is here in school is pi, back home was p. So whenever I have a result, it's something p, and here is like pi. And people in I remember pre-calc class at the beginning didn't understand what I'm talking about.
Right.
And after that I was like, oh, my bad. I'll try to change it. And it's kind of difficult to relearn. I mean, it's not difficult, but it's uncomfortable. And it's more comfortable to learn something new you didn't know in your native language before. So yeah, my econ terms, I get better along with them because I learned them in English, and
right.
I know what I mean in English, and I don't have any basic, I mean, like terminology knowledge about econ notation in my native language, right. So yeah.
Emil Ostafiiciuc is with us here, and you were telling me your mom's got a background in economics, correct?
Yeah, she's doing like public working, something like that, governmental stuff, but it's just around my town. Okay. So it's not like pretty much big economic knowledge, it's just a small micro type of thing. And it's not like she's doing big stuff, it's just basic, like the balance for next year or whatever the school needs, the kindergarten needs in my town, like how much money, like all this stuff they need for next year, and specific terms, maybe something is going on, some sort of big stuff in our town and all this stuff.
How big is your family? And tell us a little bit more about them if you would, please.
My family for now, like what I actually call my family, is 5 members.
Okay.
It's my mom, my brother, older brother, and so 6 now, and his wife.
Okay.
Not used to it yet.
Yeah.
His wife, and my aunt and my sister. I call her sister, but apparently she's my cousin. Yeah.
And on the air, I shorten it up to say you're from Muldova, but can you tell me the full description of your town? How does that go?
Republika Moldova, Orașul Dondușeni.
Okay, see, that's why I say Muldova.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, well, what's it like there?
It's different. I mean, it's a little bit different. It's not so much different. We still have cars, still have people, stores, all the stuff. But yeah, everything is placed closer, so we basically walk more.
You don't depend on cars as much?
No. I mean, if you want to go to other town, you can take a public transportation. It's just much easier and cheaper in our place. Since okay, let's get into economics a little bit. Mm-hmm. The gasoline here is like 2 point something cheaper than back home.
Oh, really? That much?
Yeah. So normally we have just one car for family. Basic middle class families back home has like 1 maximum 2 car for family.
Okay.
But yeah, like comparative to here, almost everybody has his own car.
Right.
Yes, it's just because of gasoline.
Yeah.
Just because of gasoline,
yeah,
I'm telling you.
Okay, how did you come to Jewel? How did you find Jewel, or how did Jewel find you?
I thought about this question. I knew you were gonna ask this question, so yeah. Okay. I went to Czech Republic. There's a basketball academy called Get Better Academy. Academy based on they help people to improve their skills, and it's really tough academy. I will say I can compare it with army type of thing. Yeah, 2 practices a day, sometimes 3 plus weights 4 happen. Yeah, and basically we had off just Sundays, sometimes Saturdays, but not necessarily we can have a practice Saturday or something. And we used to do some yoga on Sundays, which was great. Yeah, helped to stretch our muscles, good. So I went to the academy and practiced there, and the academy is based on helping people to improve to get a professional contract or to get to States, find a scholarship type of thing, go to college, play college,
Right.
basketball, get your education on all this stuff. Yeah, so we went in January, end of January, beginning of February of 2014, I believe, to Rhode Island. We had a prep school tournament in there. So we had like 4 games or something. And I saw some coaches saw me playing, and some of them liked me, some wanted me. One of the coaches was coach from Valparaiso University,
Sure.
which is graduated from William Gill College,
Right.
played for for Coach Holly. So he kind of liked me, but apparently it wasn't good enough for his school.
Yeah,
And-
that's a big level up from us. Yeah.
yeah, I agree. And he sent my highlights for Coach Holly. He saw me playing. He saw Simon playing at the same time. And I don't know what kind of business deal was there, but he just called me. He told first to my coach, and after that my coach told me that this is the offer. I had a few more options, but William Jewell was the nicest one.
Emil Ostafiiciuc with us here, and we're glad you came here. And you hit on something that we really need to talk about, and that's improvement. You have noticeably become more proficient in play from last year, since you were a freshman. But what did you do to get that way? What have you done in the off season to improve?
Dreaming.
Dreaming.
Yeah, I was dreaming.
Tell me about that.
Okay, my first season as a freshman here, I basically failed it. Because, okay, I had more expectation from myself. Coaches, I believe, had bigger expectation of me. And I don't know, it just didn't work out. It was a different type of basketball, faster, quicker. I'm more used to one-on-one type of thing. Like, if I get the ball in the post, I prefer my separation so I can do my job, you know. But here, like, a lot of guards just getting in, trying to help them out, and, like, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I needed to get used to it, and some of the advantage from coaches was get quicker on your moves, because I was, thinking probably too much or something. Or sometimes I needed to do a quick move to finish around the rim, and I was, like, taking my time. And during the summer, just worked on that moves, trying to finish really quick, seeing the floor,
Sure.
And I don't know, I was just dreaming. There is a thing of dreaming, like visualization.
Visualization, sure.
Yeah, exactly. I was seeing myself playing all these games and scoring all this bunch of points and my moves and stuff. Yeah, I'm still not there yet, but on my way.
Well, yeah, and of all the answers I think you could have picked out of the air, I did not expect that one, but that's a great one. I think that's what you got to have.
Yeah, I'll be honest. So this is how it works for
Yeah.
me.
Well, Emil, if you again, just a sophomore, you have a lot of time still to improve, and is that motivation for you? Are you looking to improve and maybe play beyond college?
Yeah, definitely. That's part of the plan. Let's be honest, but I don't know. We'll see how it's gonna go. I
Yeah.
still have like 2.5 years, so
Right.
still have time, but we'll see.
In school, what are you looking to do? What's your major, and what would you do if basketball does not work out?
I'm majoring in economics. What I'm gonna do, I'll be honest, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I feel like
there are a lot of sophomores in that boat, that feel the same way.
But I feel like it's gonna be easier to choose from with the college degree behind me if basketball fails for some reason than just being not educated guy. So
Yeah, right. Do you want to stay in the States, or you want to go back to Muldova?
I don't know. I don't feel like I wanna stay in States. There's some certain things I don't like in States, but I don't wanna go home either. I might stick somewhere in Europe.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the view I have for my closest future for next like 5-6 years. So we'll see. We'll see how it's gonna work.
Well, it's been a pleasure not only watching and watching the improvement and how you've played, but just sitting here visiting with you. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you for having me over.
Emil Ostafiiciuc is our guest, and we'll be back with more in a moment.